Okay, so here's the list of people we have here, and we're going to pick number 1, so which is 1 to 32, and the first one, go. 23. So 23 is Francis Moore 1482. Congratulations, Francis Moore 1482. You are winner number 1. I'm going to hit it again. Number 32 is Kazawaki. So there you go. Congratulations, the two of you folk Enos. Yeah, well done. So just all I'll need from you is your shipping information, and I can start getting you your prizes of choice. All you have to do is pick your prizes. So here's what you can select from. The only ones that are not going to be available are any of the framed pictures, because shipping on them is too much. So I will not be able to ship you those ones. You can buy them separately yourself if you want, but unfortunately I will not be able to send them to you. So now over to the AMA Ask Me Anything, and I have a couple of questions to go through there. So congrats to the two winners. Delighted that I had so many entries, to be honest. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, let me know addresses and stuff privately, and I will send you on your winnings. Just a quick one as well. I know it's probably going to be echoey, it's horrible in here, and it's like terrible lighting because I'm in my parents' house now. But I did get a question kind of after I shot the ones that are all coming up, which was from Lucky Luke Rides, and I thought it was a good one, so I just said I'd answer it. And I said I'd answer it first because I got my Christmas jumper on. And his question was kind of, what was the scariest experience I've ever had in my motorbike? There's been a couple. So mom, dad, toaster, tune out now. Don't watch this bit. The stupidest one I've ever had was my own fault, and when I was kind of inexperienced, is just literally was going too fast for a corner, misjudged it, and ended up on the far side of the road by the time I got the bike stopped. Just pure luck that I didn't get hit by anyone. I think everyone probably has something like that. It's just try always ride within 80% of your limits, because it gives you that extra 20% leeway not to put the bike through a ditch. Happily, I had a bike with very good brakes, and that's what saved me. So, there's the other thing is, if you can, when you're starting off, get your ABS, get all that stuff, because it's important. And then the scariest one, which was no fault of my own, there's absolutely nothing I could have done. Bikes don't stop that quick. I was on the way to work, and a man who was in the outside lane of 3 lanes of traffic decided to slam on the brakes, because obviously he realised he was supposed to be in the far lane and he was in the outside lane. And I mean, now he slammed from 120 kilometers an hour down to about 20. And happily, this was actually fairly recently, so I had a lot more experience on bikes. But locked up the back wheel, obviously. The front got a bit wobbly on me, managed to control it, and I stopped kind of to the left-hand side of the back of his car, so I managed to kind of direct the bike away from him. And that wasn't even the scariest part. That was scary enough, the fact that I had to try stop the bike in time for that. But the scariest part, I think, was that there was other cars coming behind me. And that's not a good place to be on a bike. So I think just with that stuff is, especially this time of year, everyone goes insane the week before and after Christmas driving. They just completely lose their minds. So be extra careful. That's my Christmas message to you all, is just everyone's out to kill you if you're on a bike. It's the way to look at it. So just be careful. So now we're going to go on to the rest of the questions. Thanks, Luke, for that one. Really good question. And if anyone has any follow-up questions, if you do have questions, just keep putting them into the comments. I'll build them up for another Ask Me Anything, and we will do one again in the future. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the questions. Congratulations again to Francis Moore and Kazawaki. And just have a great Christmas, and I hope you're all wearing your Christmas jumpers. I'm really happy that people actually commented on the video, and not only commented, have won stuff. It's really cool. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. So this one from an Instagram user: is there a female ape in your life? There is, technically classified as a lesser ape, a gorilla being a greater ape. But yes, the answer to your question, there is a gibbon, which is a lesser ape. How many bananas do you eat in a day? Usually one. I like to start off my morning with a banana. Sets me up for the day. Next one from Instagram, Nicole Evans. Where is your favourite place to buy your gear? So I don't really have a favourite place per se. I buy across the range. So like I've bought gear in Bike World in Dublin. I've bought gear in Lee Honda. I've bought gear online from Sports Bike Shop in particular, and I've bought gear at Motorcycle Live. For me, honestly, I know what I want in regards, gear manufacturers, and I look around for the best deal for said piece of gear. It doesn't really bother me, where it comes from, provided it's what I want. It's more about the deal. Now, if I'm buying it off, for instance, an online site, I will look into reviews for that site before I actually buy it. But the likes of XL Moto, sportsbikeshop.co.uk and all that stuff, they're all absolutely fine and would buy off them, no problem. I've also bought off motorcycleshop.ie, which is I think Lee Honda's version online shop. Anyway, so yeah. Next question, Luke Horror 95. What's your dream location that you'd like to ride a bike once in your lifetime? Probably a bit of a different one, but I think the Twin Ring Motegi in Japan. I just really like that track. I've raced it on games and whatnot, but yeah, the Twin Ring Motegi for kind of a track location, that's an easy one. As for like I suppose just a generic kind of cruise about and look around location, I'd really like to ride around America, particularly go down around the Yellowstone, stuff like that. But I think that's a pipe dream, definitely, because I'm not going to be living there and owning a bike anytime soon, I would say, and renting a bike over there is just obnoxiously expensive, so won't be doing that. But for now, I think a more realistic goal is just get across to Europe in 2020 and ride around there. But once in a lifetime, Twin Ring Motegi and ride around America. Duke Blade, this one from Instagram as well. Duke Blade, if you could, what Power Ranger would you be? Well, for me, definitely the 90s Power Rangers ones. They used to have to like slap their wrists to power up and whatnot. And I think I'd be the Blue Ranger because he was Yamaha blue. I just really like that colour. So yeah, it's an easy one. Honestly though, I think of the Power Rangers, I'd quite happily be any of them. Back in that day when they were just cool. I haven't seen modern Power Rangers in a long time. So I don't know, Blue Ranger, hopefully that answers it. The next three are from user J Delaney. Ever think about bringing a bike around Mondello? Not only have I thought about it, I'm definitely going to do it in 2020. I'll probably hit up what would Grant do and see what he like to bring me on a tour, because I know he's done track days there. I'd definitely just take the centre stand off the phaser and use that, I think, for the actual track day, because the phaser is well capable of doing that. So the next question, also from Jay Delaney, ever think about doing the bike trip in Vietnam? Again, yes, 100%. I've not only thought about it, I know people have done it, and I would really, really like to do it myself. It's just a case of time and money again. When am I going to get time to do it? When am I going to get cash to do it? But definitely, I will do it at some point in the future. Obviously, I don't think I'd be able to do it on the 125s that a lot of people get, because I'd probably just crush it into paste. But we'll definitely do it with something. And lastly, from Jay Delaney, would you ever do stuff on cars? I do work on cars a lot. I enjoy working on cars. But for me, I think at the moment in Ireland, and this is just purely from me, they're just too expensive to do anything fun to. So for instance, if I wanted to do half the stuff I've done to the phaser to a car, or whatever you'd kind of match those parts up as, just insurance wise, cost of parts wise, tax, if you want to have a nice engine in Ireland, tax on the engine is just mental, motor tax. So I don't see myself doing anything on this channel in the near future. If I ever move country and end up living somewhere where they don't hate cars, yeah, maybe, but for now, no. This one from user Jake, it's from Jake. How long have you had that sexy ass beard for? I believe I came out of the womb with this beard, to answer your question. But this current iteration since last November, because I went fully clean shaven for the start of November last year. I'll throw a picture up if I can find it, of the final product. But so yeah, this iteration of said beard, what did I just say? November, since November last. But I don't know when I started being able to grow beards, a long time ago anyway. This one from Anon, and I'm sorry it's not actually Anon, when I screenshotted it, your name was chopped off. So if this is your question, let me know down in the comments. What would you rather, a brand new up-to-date version of the Magna or a brand new original Magna? That's a tough question. I'll be honest, when I read it originally, I spent quite a bit of time thinking about it. But for me, I think a brand new up-to-date version of the Magna, because that means we still have the old Magnas. Grand, they're not in perfectly new condition and all that, but you know, they're still there, so you can still get them and use them. But I think from the perspective of a brand new up-to-date one, it'd be really cool to see how Honda would handle, I suppose, the modernization of the sports cruiser, or you know, muscle bike type of scenario. I'd really like to see that, and I'd really like to see a modern competitor for the VMAX. So I don't think I'd like to see a reincarnation of the 750. I think I'd love to see like a 1200 V4 or something coming from Honda. Will it happen? Probably not, but that'd be really cool. So I hope that answers that one. The next one is from Hippodrone247. I think we all know and love Hippo Drones. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description. Absolute gent. He has a few further down as well. So he asked, are you going to do the A to Z challenge? It is actually on my list, Hippo, for next year. Whether I get around to it anytime soon, I don't know, but yes, it is in my plans definitely to shoot it. I just don't know, am I going to shoot it all in one day, or am I going to shoot it over the number of months and edit it all together? I don't know, but yes, I have it written down on my list of videos, and it's something I am definitely going to try hit. Again, I chopped off this person's username by accident when I took my screenshots, so if it's yours, let me know in the comments. What would you do videos of good spots in Northern Ireland / England? Yes, definitely. I hope to go up to Northern Ireland in 2020. I hope to go a lot further afield in 2020 when I just have myself planned better. A lot of the time this year, I was just literally kind of piecemeal getting weekends where I could get them and doing trips. But next year, definitely I want to kind of plan more around that, because I think I have 7 weeks holidays built up from work, so I need to use them anyway. Yeah, but so yes, definitely going to Northern Ireland. Definitely going further afield in Ireland, and going to England is within the plans to visit the likes of Hippo Drones, Dad and Mad, and all those other great YouTubers. I'd love to just go over and ride around England with them. The next question is from Instagram user Gigs Cork. He takes really good pictures, by the way. Also hosts a radio show on Power 87, so go have a look at him. Absolute gent as well, and I like his music taste. So yeah, go have a look at that. He asked about the origins of my name. He's interested to know, did I pick it myself? Is it something that came out? So it came from a couple of places. Number one, I really like gorillas. Number two, I'm a larger than average human being, and I've often been called a gorilla by my family and friends growing up. And number three, I do a great gorilla monkey noise. I'm not going to do it on camera now because I'm in my house and neighbours and housemates will hear me. But if we're ever drinking together, you can probably convince me to do a gorilla noise. But that's where the name comes from. It's just kind of, I like gorillas. People call me a gorilla. So literally when I was thinking of the channel name, it just went GorillaBiker, and that was it. So yes, I did choose the name myself. No one's ever called me the GorillaBiker specifically, but I liked gorillas. I kind of wanted to use a gorilla as a logo, and I've often been called a gorilla, so that's where that came from. The next one is from one of our winners, Kazawaki. So congratulations again, Kazawaki, and hello. What is the wind speed velocity of an unloaded Swallow? So I did absolutely no research on this, and I'm going to say 120 kilometers an hour. You are the educated one out of the two of us, so you tell me, am I even close to the mark? Probably not, but I've seen those things swoop around and they're bloody quick. So yeah, I'm going to say 120 kilometers an hour, unloaded Swallow. I'm assuming that means it's relieved itself that day and everything else and is as light and slipstreamed as possible. Another one from Jake. Do you even vape, bro? Occasionally. I think that answers that one. And another one from a Facebook user who messaged me directly, so I don't know if they want their name revealed, so we'll just say Anon. And the question was, why orange? And that was about, hold on and I'll find it. I can't find my orange top, but I'll put it on screen anyway. So that was relating to why I chose orange for that t-shirt or long sleeve. I just like the colour orange. There's no other reason behind it. I just like the colour orange. That's it. It's simple enough. Like, I really, really like the colour orange. probably an excessive amount. Lastly, we have 3 more from the legend and gent that is Hippodrones. So he asks 2 kind of very important questions and then 1 interesting question. So important question number 1, bacon or sausage bap? Sausage, every day of the week. If bacon is in the sausage bap, it's a bonus, but a bacon bap without sausage, not for me. I just love them sausages. Next one, what is the correct amount of fish fingers in a butty? Depends. Are we talking like a sandwich with 2 full-size slices of bread? Because if that's the case, it's 4. 3 across the middle, 1 on top. It has to be. There's no other answer. If you disagree with me, don't even comment because you're wrong. And lastly, from Hippodrones, if bikes didn't exist, would you take up sailing or hang gliding? I haven't actually thought about this one. I'm going to say sailing, mainly because a buddy of mine who has a great YouTube channel, actually, Sailing Yacht Zora. He could teach me to sail, so I think sailing. Honestly, neither of them appeal massively to me, particularly hang gliding, because it sounds like a lot of effort to go out and have fun for a short amount of time, whereas I'm more about, I like to get on my bike and go away for the entire day / 2 days. Definitely my preference. So yeah, hang gliding, nah. Sailing though, I have been out in boats before, I really enjoyed it. Even, just out in a little fishing boat or whatever else, really good fun. So yeah, I think sailing. I think it's like kind of like the slow motorbike of the sea boats, but you could always bring a jet ski with you, which is the fast motorbike of the sea. They're quick and they're also fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go with sailing. So to close this out, I'd like to massive thank you to everyone who actually asked me a question. I really appreciate it. Because obviously an Ask Me Anything isn't possible without questions. So if you did supply a question, thank you very much. One more time, a huge congrats to Francis and Kazawaki for winning the giveaway. Again, I'm really happy I was able to do this, and I'm just sorry I couldn't give away more pieces. I'm just not a wealthy individual. Hopefully I'll be able to do more giveaways in the future, particularly if I ever hit 1,000. There will definitely be more of this given away and possibly something else, depending if I can, figure a way to afford it or whatever else. Just remember to drop me on your addresses via private message, and I will make sure you get, whatever you want. If you want one of these, happy days. I really like this hat. It's very, very comfortable. I'm not just wearing it for videos because I'm wearing it for videos. I'm wearing it because I actually like wearing it. It's really comfy. It's actually keeping my 38 Ride Company hat off my head, and I really, really like that hat. Yeah, so other than that, today is the 24th of December when this comes out, so hope you're going to have a really great Christmas. If you see this after Christmas, congratulations again. And apologies to the rest of the people who didn't win anything. Like I said, I'd like for all of you to get something. The good news is you can buy it yourself. Which isn't winning anything, but there you go. But yeah, hope you all have a great Christmas. I'm going to try to do a few new things in the new year. There is one more video coming this year. It's me going to buy chocolate for the other ape in my life to give to people for Christmas. It's just I didn't want to release it before Christmas because then people would have known they were getting said fancy chocolate for Christmas. I've probably done that now anyway. Oh well, I never claimed to be intelligent. But yes, that video will be out the 27th, so give it a watch if you want. It'll be there. It's lovely riding in the rain out to Kinsale to buy fancy chocolate. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell to all so that you see all my future releases, because my views have been crap recently. Yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great Christmas. Adios.